It still looks really grainy.
It does there, but it's not here.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. It's Monday. It's May, ain't it? We're in May. Where did this year go already, y'all? This is crazy. Already. Beginning of May. Poppy has come to join us. She is
a new mama.
She's a new mama, but she's really tired of laying in her pool. So she wants to be out and about with us. So there she comes. She definitely wants to give everybody some loving.
So I look a little rough. I really need to go to the salon.
Yes.
Get my hair did.
We didn't want to stress her out giving her a haircut, did we?
All right, then get down, sweetie.
Hop down.
Hop down. Where's those babies? Huh?
Hey, Sue. You having a good day? We've had a good day. It's been nice here. Hi, piece of peace. I love that piece of peace.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nice long conversation today about peace.
I'd like to have a little peace, some quiet.
Y'all just don't know. You just don't know. Stewart's joining us too. He's chilling with us. He's got to have a haircut. Everybody's got to have haircuts around here, ain't she?
Not me. I'm good.
So everybody have a good weekend, a good week. We did something interesting this weekend.
Poppy, you go, sweetie.
Because everybody needs a bunny on their shoulder.
I knew that was fixing to happen.
You might as well let her up here because she's
Come
not
on.
gonna quit till you let her.
Come on.
So now y'all get to meet Poppy.
All right. Let's lay down.
She's a daddy's girl, if you can tell. All right, hop
This
down.
would be interesting.
She is she's already affectionate, but she has become more affectionate ever since those babies have born. She just wants to lay in your lap. And she needs a bath so bad. So y'all see this? This is his baby.
What?
Oh, you were in law enforcement. Yeah, we were in the EMS.
EMS and fire. I was in it for 26 years.
I was in it for 16 or 17. 17, I think. Y'all want to know why they're spoiled? That's why. Ooh, I'm sorry I look so rough, y'all. I've been gone all day, and then when I got home, I planted flowers, and a friend of mine gave me a bunch of clippings off her rose bush, so I had to come home and get all that started with a root hormone. And so I was cooking dinner, and I was like, whoo, I look rough. So y'all just overlook me.
It's easy to do. She's not even 5 foot tall. Oh, sorry. You are 5 foot tall.
I'm 5 foot exactly. Yes. What is it, baby girl? Do you want to tell them all about your babies? Huh? She's a yawning. Good morning.
It's like 10 o'clock there.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's early. That's crazy that it's just the difference. When our cousins lived in England, you would have to call them early in the morning. So, because it would be late in the evening for them. So the time zone always threw me off. And it's cold. What's your temperature there? It was like 82 today here.
I'll just be over here.
Y'all are getting to see what happens in our house every night.
She keeps looking back. Who are they talking to?
Yeah. I don't think you'll ever find a more. If you want an affectionate dog, the poodles are the way to go. because she is a very affectionate, loving dog. She just lays there like that all the time.
A little territorial too.
Yeah, yeah. She don't like men. He's the only man that she really likes, and our son. Is anybody getting rain? We need rain bad. We need a lot of rain.
We really didn't get a whole lot of rain this last month.
No, and we need some rain bad. The garden needs it really bad. So they told us it was going to rain all day today, and it didn't. And so I didn't go water the garden. So I'm going to have to go water the garden tomorrow for sure. So 58. It was 43 when you went to work. Woo!
I think it was 71 when I left for work. But
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's really dry here. It don't matter how much you plant or water the garden, it's still like it's just pure dusty. Oh, send it my way, Sue, because I need it. They had rain all in the forecast all week, that it was going to like a 60-70% chance of rain every day. And I was like, oh, that's so good. The garden needs that. And then now they've knocked it to like 20% every day. So we're not going to get a lot of rain.
Jody said it's autumn there.
Really?
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I guess I knew that, but I never knew that.
Yeah, but I never think about it like
Yeah.
that. So
We have 2 seasons here.
yeah.
Hot
And
or
cold.
wet.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I guess I knew that, but I just never, you don't think about it because like when my cousins lived in England, they said it never really got hot over there at all. So they said it stayed cool most of the time. So
Your cousin went and bought an air conditioner last year. It's in
that lives in Washington.
Washington
Yeah.
State.
They just bought a air conditioner for the first time. I was like, what?
If you don't have air conditioning around here, it's miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so humid. I feel like that one's looking down at me. It's Christmas Day. It's normally hot. Wow.
It usually is here too.
Yeah. I think, was it Thanksgiving this year? We all sat out on the porch and ate.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. She's a mess. And we're going to keep one of her puppies. So we're going to keep one of the little girls. So she's doing really good though. Her incision looks really good, and she'll get her stitches out Thursday, or staples out Thursday. So
Recap our last Sunday.
about her, she had to have an emergency C-section and get all them puppies out. So but everybody's doing good. So I agree. The weather has been crazy. Totally. Like we jumped straight from winter to summer. We've never really had any just nice, cool days. Everything jumped hot, cold. That's why everybody stays sick all the time. So what we got going on this week?
I don't know what you got going on this week.
The garden's looking good. Some of them will have to go pick up some plants, or that way they're just already started instead of reseeding some stuff. The watermelon's looking a little rough, but other than that, everything else looks pretty good. So I'm excited. The garden's a lot bigger this year. So she tickles me. She just sits up there like a man.
Straight from cold right to hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's generally the way we do. We usually have a week of spring and a week of fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have summer pop its head up in the middle of December.
Yeah.
We don't really get any cold weather to February. And
Except for this year.
No, this year, when was it? December? We
It
had
was
the 2
Christmas.
days.
Mm-hmm.
2 days of 7 degrees. It didn't get above freezing for 72 hours or something. It was cold.
Now, our tomatoes last year, we did not get red tomatoes till the end of August and around September. So I understand that. They, I don't know why. They just did not produce till late in the season. And we planted on Good Friday last year. This year we're 2 weeks behind, or 3 weeks behind, really. And so I'm hoping everything does good. We just pray over it that the Lord just, plenishes it and fertilizes it for us. So, but I did plant. I probably made a boo-boo. I planted, I think I did 10 Sun Gold Tommy tomatoes from Hoss. So I figure out we're going to have an abundance of salad tomatoes.
Jason did 2 100-foot rows
I
of
think
tomatoes. So. Oh my goodness, they're going to have tomatoes running out of their ears.
Yeah. I've got 2 rows of tomatoes too, but they're all different kinds.
Yeah.
So that way I can can some stuff. Strawberries. I planted strawberries. I went and bought and put them in I don't know if y'all have seen my video of my generic green stalk. Green stalk's not in my budget. So I made me one out of Dollar Tree stacking pots, filled it full of strawberries. She told me to make sure that I covered everything really good with pine straw and leaves, and that would keep them good. No, that 8-degree weather killed them all. So we lost all of our strawberries.
Killed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we our garden spot throwed us all off when we didn't get to get it ready. So then I was going to do raised beds. Well, that didn't happen either. So it was sort of a throw the garden where it's at right now. So that's why we were a little late getting everything planted. You can't get green stalks there. Huh. Yeah, I guess the shipping would probably, if it's like to Canada, it'd be outrageous.
Gnats.
Oh, they'll eat us up out there. So the mosquitoes and stuff usually stay down because of the guineas, the skeeters, because of the guineas. But the gnats, I don't know where they come from. But them little things are awful. They'll eat you up. They find every little hole everywhere to bite. Are you going to sleep, Poppy Lou? She's a mess. But let's see what else we got. We only got a couple more weeks till we get our new Ram. And we went by and seen him the other day, and y'all, he is beautiful.
He's got 2 black eyes.
He has 2 black eyes. He looks like the Chick-fil-A cow. He is so super sweet. And then I'm trying to find us another ewe for Daisy because she's just lonely. She goes back and forth from the boys' pens to the girl pen, boy pen. She can't make up her mind. Really? Killed all your chicks. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. They're not that bad here, but they'll eat you up. So
I hear your babies in there.
you can go lay down with your babies. Where are you going?
She's going to get her babies.
Hop down. Go. She can't make up her mind, y'all.
Go get your babies.
So we sheep meat is expensive. I will be straight up and honest with you. I do not like lamb, the meat. I don't like it. I'm not sure what it is about it, but I don't like the taste of it. But our sheep are mainly just our pets. Now we will eventually, we're going to get some beef and we're going to raise us a steer up for us. So that is our plan because we just don't have the land right now for the cattle, but we can do one for us. So he's trying to get Poppy in there. Oh, he went to get a puppy for y'all. He's got a sweet baby. But we have a treat for y'all on tomorrow's video. We made a little trip this weekend and found this very interesting place. Had to hold it up a little bit. Look how black it is. They're finally getting their curly poodle hair. So
But they are sweet.
plug their nasal hose. That's
seen that.
crazy. Wow. I never thought about that. That blows my mind. Wow. I know they've gotten so big. They got fat little bellies, but all they do is eat. That's all they do is eat. I'll go in there and they are just eating away. She's been really good with them too. I was surprised. And poor Harley can't even walk through because she growls at him.
She liked to eat him up.
Yeah, she jumped on him. She didn't want him nowhere around them babies. Poppy, go, baby. Go put it up so baby she'll go in yonder.
You want your baby back?
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
But we went to this restaurant this weekend here in Alabama, and y'all, they have animals everywhere. Like they had over, I think it was like 200 or 300 deer. And it's a wild game restaurant. It was pretty cool. They had buffaloes and ostriches and a camel.
Animals I didn't know.
We got to see a little bitty kangaroo and a sloth. It was really interesting.
Baby lemur.
Yeah, the baby lemur. There was a baby lemur. It was so cool.
It's just weeks.
I like to eat too. I ain't gonna lie.
Fat belly, and all I do is eat. Oh,
Poppy, be still, baby.
you're gonna be in attention.
Yeah,
aren't
she's
you?
got to have all that attention. Oh, I bet they are. Now, the kangaroo that we got to see was 6
9.
months old.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'd have to look back. But they had several of them out there, but I bet they are. I never realized they were that big.
Something that I learned too. I was watching something one night on Australia, and they said that rabbits, I think it was a nuisance, that they had fences put up. Is that right, Jody?
To keep the rabbits out?
To keep, like, I don't remember. It was like a really, really long fence they had put up. Yes. See,
Oh, wow. Wow.
it wasn't like the little cute, cuddly, fuzzy rabbits. It was like big jackrabbits, I think.
Huh. Wow. Well, we have a lot of rabbits around here, but they're not nuisance. Well, they'll get in your garden.
Yeah.
So we had to put a net all the way around our garden. So,
Well, that was for the deer also. Yeah.
oh, yeah, a kangaroo. Wild rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not, I guess, just not being around a kangaroo, I really did not realize they were as big as they are until I was standing beside one. And they are really, their feet. I was amazed at their feet. Yeah, I bet it will. I bet it'd take your car out. We have a lot of deer here too. You'll see them all over the road.
Yeah, we have so
Okay.
many deer that the neighboring state, Mississippi, has got chronic waste syndrome. I keep hitting the table.
We actually have a lot of deer here on our property.
Mhm.
They just walk through our yard. And because nobody hunts down here, so I guess they think they're safe here. So my aunt and uncle has a game camera in their front yard, and was it $14?
No,
She
it
actually
wasn't
sent-
bucks. I had never seen that many bucks.
Yes, because my uncle Johnny was like, I've never seen that many in one spot together, but they are feeding them.
It wasn't that many, I assure you. There's not 14 bucks within 50
Well, there was a
miles
bunch
here.
of them, so. I bet. They're just everywhere down there, ain't there? Well, I think, is there a difference between a wallaby and a kangaroo? Are they different breeds, or is it actually just in different sizes? Because I don't know anything about kangaroos.
They have big tails and they hop and they'll kick the crap out of you. That's what I know about kangaroos. Blue tongue is terrible here too. Wow.
We have a doe, and she usually has twins or triplets every year. and you'll see her. I'm pretty sure it's the same one because she stays right here and beds down below our house. But every year you'll see her with 2 or 3. So she stays around here a good bit. I guess she feels protected here. I don't know what chronic waste is. You'll have to tell me later because I don't really know.
Tell you later.
But do you live like out in farmland or do you live in a city?
Jody.
Yeah, Jody. She said she's not in the bush, but I don't know what exactly considered is down there. Like it was a city, rural city. Okay. So everything's different everywhere. So you just
I think the
don't know.
bush is like the wilderness for us. Would be like Montana or here.
Okay. All right. So
You watched Crocodile Dundee.
I don't know.
That's all you know of,
Yeah.
of Australia.
Yeah. Yep. But what else? What we got coming up? We got anything coming up? Oh, there's going to be another meet and greet in September the 9th at Petals from the Past. And this time we will have everybody will be selling their merchandise, and there's going to be people from Florida, from I think Georgia, all kinds of YouTube channels.
Yeah. I don't know how many. I know there was 11 YouTube channels at the last meet and greet. And I think there's going to be 30 something this one.
No, 40 something.
40 something.
Yeah. Oh, and Tracy from Just Dig It Farms was here. I don't know if this was before our Monday night last week live, was it?
Our last Monday Night Live was a blur because we had not slept in 2 days. And
Oh, yeah.
so
But
I don't remember.
So in September, my interview with Tracy from Just Dig It Farms will be out. So y'all be looking out for that too. Made me think about it because Tracy's handling all the meet and greets. So
yeah, if y'all Just Dig It is Tracy, y'all need to go over and check her channel out if you don't already. She is a plethora of farming and plant knowledge.
Yes. Yeah. We are out in the bush or the country town.
Yes.
Yes. That's the only way I live. But they're okay.
Different animal.
Because that's what I asked yesterday. I was like, are they different? Because I'm not sure. So you can buy kangaroos here, but
Wallabies, that's those shoes that we used to wear when we were kids that came back in for a brief
yes.
time.
Yeah, that sure was. Yeah,
That's what I know about a wallaby.
But there is a local
I wore them in the 70s.
there's a local exotic auction here, and they sell kangaroos.
Quit tapping on the table.
Sorry.
You're making the camera bounce.
Sorry. But yeah, you can buy zebra, camels, wildebeest, anything here. Y'all can't have emus? Huh.
We can't have emus either.
Yeah, I don't want an emu. Not all of them are as sweet as Nugget.
Yeah.
I played with an ostrich too, and I was like,
See, that's what I did not realize how big a flipping ostrich
they're
is.
huge. Like I was standing beside it, so it was like I was like, man, you're big. And their wings, they do their wings up behind them, and they look like hearts when they put their wings up. Yeah, and he was chasing the girls everywhere.
Yeah.
So, see, emus are everywhere here. They're expensive, but they're everywhere here. People are posting them left and right for sale.
Tell them about the Tatonka.
Oh, they had a big old buffalo.
Grammy Bear, hey.
How are you today? Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Grammy Bear.
Thank you.
So I guess you're Grammy to all your grandbabies. I'm Nana. But yeah, they had big old huge buffalo. I mean, they were huge. And we actually got to feed some buffalo about a year ago, 2 years ago. We went on a little safari trip close, not to Africa. And these things just walk up, stick their head in your car. and they would
Cherokee.
lick you and
Yeah. Different trip.
yeah, they I seen a white buffalo. I'd never seen a white buffalo. They were pretty neat. So
And then before that, we went to that place in Tupelo.
yeah, the Buffalo Park. That's a neat place. If you're close to Alabama, there's a place, or Mississippi, there's a place called Tupelo Buffalo Park. And do the VIP because we got took out in a side by side, and I could actually reach out and touch the buffalo, and
Hey, Debbie.
it was pretty cool.
Except for Cherokee.
Cherokee, yeah.
Cherokee was the big mama jamma.
Oh yes, we heard. I know. We were talking about that today, piece of piece.
Yeah.
Got one from Virginia.
Yeah. See that? Debbie
And
Short,
yeah, my nephew is in Texas,
Texas.
and he is coming home in 2 weeks for good. So I would love to go ahead and get him here now. So, but he's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So I know that's a little further up than the border, but it still makes me worry about him. So
We actually rode our motorcycle to Houston.
yeah, we rode to Houston.
12 and a half hours on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's not that long in a car, but on a motorcycle, you ride for an hour, 2 hours. You have to stop to
Get gas.
get gas. So, of course, you got to go potty, and then you got to walk around a minute. And so it takes a little while longer on a motorcycle if you're traveling with some people.
Not me. I sleep on the back.
True story.
I can sleep on the motorcycle. It don't faze me a bit.
We went
Come
with
here.
some good friends of ours, and I'd look over, and his wife would be asleep on the back of his bike, and he'd look over, and she would be asleep behind me.
Stuart needed to come visit. Last night, Alan brought him through, and he was laid on his back, and he's just rubbing his belly.
Kirby is in San Antonio.
See, I was hoping that we were going to go get him because we were going to take a weekend trip down there, but he's actually somebody's going to bring him back. So, because we were looking forward to going and getting some good Mexican food. You can't, wow,
Sydney to Queensland.
in 12 hours. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, you can. Okay.
I always thought I'd like to visit Australia.
Yeah, I think I would too. Would be a nice vacation. So what else we got going on? I was trying to think. It's been a crazy week already, and it's just Monday.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot around here this weekend. Sometimes you just gotta take a little trip and get away. And our grandson was playing baseball, so it's a 2-hour drive to go see our grandkids. So we took the 2-hour drive to go watch him play baseball, and so we were up around that way, and we thought we'd go to that
So
restaurant.
we took another 2-hour drive to go eat dinner.
Yeah. Hi, from California.
Cali.
We're in Stockton, California near. It's about the same here. I think it was 82 today.
Yeah. It was 91 yesterday when
Yes.
we come through Jasper.
Yes, it said 91 because I was
91
like,
degrees.
but it didn't feel like 91 degrees. So
Christina.
is that central, northern, or southern California? Because I'm not sure where Stockton, California is. Hey, Sherry.
Sacramento.
Okay. All right.
Well, you've got a cousin that lives.
No, Chris and my cousins did live in California. They don't live in California anymore.
I
Remember?
thought his sister.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yes. Vanessa, but I'm not. She's near San Diego. Yeah. She's near San Diego. So
I know more about your family.
I'm
than
sorry.
you
I
do.
totally forgot that she had moved back out there. So, but I had several family members out in California, and they moved back here. So, Yeah, the humidity's not got bad yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, when it gets summer here, we have a pool, and a lot of times I'll just step off in that pool.
And we have a pond right now.
Yeah, it looks like a pond. It's we've got to get it cleaned out. We just hadn't really had a chance to yet. So
It was fine till we had a storm come through. We have 2 big trees in our front yard, and it blowed all the leaves across the top of the house and into the pool.
Yeah.
And it's been nasty ever since.
yeah, trying to get it cleaned out is a pain in the tail.
Like it turned black.
Yeah. So if y'all see our pool on videos, just don't pay it any mind. You'll see it in a couple months. It'll be real pretty and clear.
That's the theory. Probably have to drain it and start all over.
Probably so, but
but
leaf soup. Oh, it was bad.
This is more leaf stew.
It was bad. It was actually a tornado. I was here at home. He was out of town. I couldn't sleep. So I was up watching TV and my phone rung, and it was my daughter and JC. If y'all have seen videos, y'all know who JC is. She was screaming bloody murder in the phone because she had an earache and she just wanted her Nana. And I got to where I couldn't hear her. And it was a tornado. It went right over the top of us, but it pulled all those leaves and threw them right in that pool off those 2 trees.
There was hardly any leaves in our front yard, and our back deck had a couple inches of leaves.
Yeah, it was
solid.
It was crazy, and I was just like, "Well, if tonight's the night. I'm here, Lord," because there was no warning, no nothing. It came out of nowhere.
Well, the whole time that I was working out of town, it was like once a week we were having a tornado or a snowstorm or some crazy weather.
Yeah, well, the tornadoes seemed to have been worse this year for some reason.
Really? Do you not remember the 2011?
No, I'm just talking about in general, like Texas and Oklahoma and Arkansas. Everywhere has gotten bombarded this year.
Yeah, well, Alabama got blowed off the face of the map.
Yeah.
In 2011.
Yeah, that was a bad day. So, look, if y'all need a good pet and you don't want a dog or a cat, y'all, these are the way to go. They are the most sweetest and loving things, and you can litter box train them. Yeah, it's
trails. Higher Grounds Farm. Hello, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. We live less than an hour from Bama Bucks, but have never been.
Oh, you got to go.
Yeah, you need to go at least one time.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
And I'm a steak person. I love steak. I'm not, a lot of people seafood, Italian. I'm a steak girl. That was probably one of the best steaks I've ever had.
Higher Grounds, where are you located? If you're an hour from Bama Bucks. Takes a little while.
Everybody has to catch up.
This is on Facebook. For people that's on YouTube. We've got another one going. Asheville. Okay.
I've heard of Asheville.
I've been through Asheville.
I've
worked.
We're in Walker County, near Jasper.
If you ever want to know anything about Walker County, it's like 2020 or 60 Minutes was doing an interview with a hitman. This is no kid.
Yeah,
you can look it up.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing him, and he asked him, said, "Well, if you were going to have somebody killed, where would you go?" He said, "Walker County, Alabama."
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it?
That's our claim to fame. That George Lindsay.
Yeah, St. Clair. Okay, now I know. I used to actually work some in St. Clair on the ambulance down there. So, but I haven't worked in 6 years, so it's been a while. I knew the name. I just couldn't place where it was at. But definitely, even if you don't go eat at Bama Bucks, go take a tour. You can just go into the garden gift shop, and you pay, I think it's like $3 to go see the animals, and you can go out there and play.
The lemurs, I thought, were cool.
The lemurs were. Yeah, they have a sloth and all kinds of stuff. It was really neat.
The sloth is stuffed.
No, she said it moved. So, I'm ready for summer, though. I will say I'm ready for summer. I'm not a cold weathered kind of girl. I like the hot. I can cool off, but I can never warm up.
No, nobody locked their doors.
No, we've had some crazy stuff around here. I mean, it's you can Google Walker County, Alabama, and it will pull up everything that's ever happened here.
We had a guy that was out cutting grass on his lawnmower. Somebody blowed his lawnmower up.
Yeah, it's
We've had
new.
one of the nurses pulling out of the
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 had a bomb
hospital
in her van in
and
her truck, and it blew up.
I mean, it's
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah, it was. We had just heard a lot about Bama Buck, so we decided to go. And yes, it was very nice, very good service. It is a little pricey, so be prepared for that. But if you want good meat, you're gonna pay for good meat. So, but it was very good. Walker County Mob, yes, that's no joke.
it's a fact.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happened here. So
People have just disappeared off the face of the planet, never
Yeah.
been seen again. And
mm-mm. No,
anybody that knew anything kind of disappeared, or
yeah, yes,
it's not like Chicago or anything. You just don't mess with nobody around here.
yeah. We keep to ourselves. We stay on the farm. We don't go very many places, so. I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
We got to figure out. There's a way that we can stream them both on the laptop, but I haven't figured it out yet. But I will get it figured out.
We're still new. We've only been doing this. Haven't been doing it a year yet.
No,
we?
we haven't been doing YouTube a year yet.
Yeah.
So we just now started doing live since he's not working out of town anymore. So, well, he's coming home.
Yeah.
Game wardens disappeared. Wow. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. I can believe that too. So the world is becoming a crazy place.
It's not becoming.
Well,
it's
it
just
is.
getting more crazy every day.
What are you doing? He wants to be held. See, all of our animals are spoiled. They're truly spoiled.
I don't know why.
No, I don't know either. So what else we got going on? I was trying to think.
You the boss. I'm just the neck down.
The mini potager garden is going to take a little while, so it won't be ready anytime soon.
It may be ready for fall, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have the regular garden spot ready for this fall that we could do a cover crop and everything in it.
Yeah. I'm hoping we got to get some trees cut. So maybe that won't take too long. So, and it's not smoking hot. So, yet. So.
Where somebody was talking about the Asheville farm.
I'm not
I
sure.
was curious. I think she was on.
She's on Facebook. Was the one from Asheville.
Whether you're ready or not, he's coming.
Yeah,
There's no doubt.
it's getting close. Definitely getting close. I was having that. I got to visit with a very dear friend of mine today, and my babies are watching. But yeah, I got to visit with a very dear friend of mine that I've known for a very long time, and we were having that discussion too about the Lord. So, and they were involved in a very bad wreck.
That was almost fatal.
Yeah, and so I got to spend today with them, and them telling me their a little bit of their testimony about everything. I mean, I talked to her several times, but nothing into that detail. And we were just talking about how good the Lord is. So, is all of them watching us? Me and JC are actually taking a trip Wednesday. It's the end of the year field trip. So me and JC is going to the zoo. So that child is loves her animals, no doubt about it. So
Child's a mess.
yeah, she is a mess.
Hey, JC.
I'll call them when we get off. Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they it was a big life changer for them. So he had a pretty traumatic head injury, and he is an amazing guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, can play anything, and he's left-handed, and he doesn't play a left-handed guitar. He plays a right-handed guitar, and he flips it and plays it for a left-handed guitar, and he can play anything and everything. It's pretty amazing. And even when he couldn't remember who his family was or anything that was going on or what was happening, they handed him a guitar, and he started playing that guitar in the hospital. So
He's self-taught. He plays by rote. He doesn't read music. If you put music in front of him, he has no idea.
and it was pretty cool. So maybe one day I can get her to sit down with me and tell her testimony for y'all, because it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Where were we at when it happened? We weren't home.
Yes, we were. We had just got home because I got the phone call.
We were somewhere else. We would have been at the hospital. We were not at home.
I don't remember them.
We were out of town somewhere.
I don't remember where we were then. Yes, the brain, and that's what me and her was even talking about today. You know, it's 1 minute that
That's what some are. You and I could hang out.
your brain will fix itself. Like, you could
There's
wake up tomorrow and everything is good, like nothing ever happened. So it's crazy.
Yeah, there's no fixing some brains though.
I feel like mine sometimes is just like off in la la land.
I guess he needs to go out.
Probably so.
You need to go outside?
Of course, in the middle of this, he needs to go outside.
All right, let's go outside.
Pets. They don't care to interrupt, do they?
Carry on, I'll be right back.
Are you going to talk to him? So Stuart is a Angora, if you didn't know what he was. He is a beautiful gray Angora. And when we first got him, he was so little. He looked like Stuart Little, that little gray mouse. So that's why we named him Stuart, because he looked like Stuart Little. Oh, me. I will agree. Totally agree on that. It just blows my mind. I just don't understand some things that's going on right now. We just got to keep praying and trusting the Lord, and that's all we can do. So it's a sad world that we live in right now. It's heartbreaking for me, for my grandkids. So that's why it's so important for them to know Jesus. Y'all, please don't pay any attention to what I look like. I've been outside planting and all kinds of stuff today. So I look rough. Yes, I totally agree. He does have to intervene. And he will. He will. Hey, get off of that. Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to think what else we got going on this week, y'all. There's always so much stuff around here going on. It's oh, y'all, any of y'all have chickens and stuff? Are y'all getting a lot of eggs? We are overrun with eggs right now. Overrun. And the naked necks, y'all, they are hilarious. If y'all seen the videos where we got the naked necks from Coghill Farm, they are the sweetest little things. Yes, I'm afraid of that too. But yeah, I was watching the naked necks this morning, and they have found a little hole in the chicken coop that they can fit out of. So they'll be out in the morning waiting on me. So we got to put some wire mesh over that little hole to close them up because they're the only ones that can get out is them. So is it dry in Texas? Did you say you were from Texas too? Yeah, I've never been a crazy fan of them, but JC was like, Nana, those are cute. So I talked to Brooke, and that's why we ended up getting them. But I got a bunch of roosters in there. So I'll have some roosters to give away because we already got a ton of roosters I got to find homes for too. So, but yeah, these are part golden sea bright and part Turkin. So you can imagine what they look like. Here comes the wild, crazy Yorkie.
No, he's just crazy.
Yeah, they're cute in an ugly way. That is so true.
Or they're ugly in a cute way.
Or ugly in a cute way, Alice said.
They're definitely a strange breed.
Yes. Well, we went to Rural King Saturday. Was it? Yeah, Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to find me some new chickens.
That's what she needs.
Like I need any, but they didn't really have a lot. They had a bunch of Cornish cross, but I'm not set up for processing just yet. We will be soon, but
You consider soon.
well, probably hopefully by late fall, we'll be able to start processing some chickens. I'm gonna start low. I'm not gonna do a lot, just enough to maybe feed our family and some friends. So that's my plan. So
We're gonna have to expand a little bit.
yeah, we're really praying about some more land. So I don't know what our options are going to be just yet. If maybe we'll have somewhere that we'll just have to go, or you just hate to leave your home because we've been here a long time. So, but we're praying about some land. So hopefully, maybe the family will give us an opportunity to buy some of their land, so we can stay here.
When it's time, the Lord provide.
Yeah, he does. He always has.
Everybody thinks we're crazy. We were talking to those people at Bama Bucks, and they were talking about all the stuff they had and one thing or another. And then they said, we have 15 acres, or we only have 15 acres. And after we had told them all, hey,
Is he biting
you can't eat me.
you?
They said, well, how many acres do y'all have? I said, 1. And they were like, you have all that on 1 acre? Yes, we do.
But it works for us. So
It's a lot of work for us.
yeah, but we don't have so many animals that it's, not.
They're not overcrowded.
Yeah.
Or anything.
So, but we're hoping, like I said, we're just praying for more land. So
We do have to feed hay year round because we don't have pasture. That gets to be expensive and can be a headache too, especially if there's a hay shortage
yeah,
like there was this year.
yeah, we run into that and was having to get bales, but we were blessed with 50 bales of hay free.
That was last year.
Yeah, but that carried us for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we did finally found, and we bought several bales of round bales this time. So, is he getting you?
He's trying.
He's learned to jump on the couch and gets on the coffee table, and I don't know what we're gonna do with him since he's learned to do all that. He don't bother anything though. He just plays. So. We did pay $65 for a round bale. Then
it was 60.
Was it 60? And then we
It was
found it
60.
for 45. So 60 is the highest, but the square bales are $10.
Yeah, $10 a bale. We were going through 10 bales a month.
Yes.
And that was before the babies were born.
Yes. So it was too expensive, and so we had to go with round bales. But we did purchase a tractor too. So
that's how we were able to justify buying a tractor. It was cheaper to buy 1 round bale that would last us 3 months.
yes.
Than 10 square bales that we were able to handle then for $100.
Yeah. Yeah. It was costing us a fortune.
And not to mention, we didn't have a whole lot of room to store up square bales, so we could only pick up a few at a time. It was a nightmare. It was easier to feed with,
Yeah.
but we were constantly moving hay around.
Yeah, we because now we have to have the girls and the babies are in one pen. Because if you have
Wow.
donkeys, you cannot let your donkeys around your babies. They will hurt them, and he's tried several times to hurt them. So the babies are separate. So they have to have a bale of hay, and then the boys have to have a bale of hay too. So
We were going to do the Dexter feeder.
yeah,
It's more set up for goats and sheep and stuff like that. And we're having a hard time finding them. And I found one in Florence, Alabama. It was $900
Yeah.
for the feeder. And we were just like, no, we can't do
no,
that.
because we'd have to have two of them. So, and our next big project is our barn. But we've got to get some trees cut out before the barn can even be started. Now, we're not building nothing extravagant. We are just building a small, simple four-stall barn for the animals. So, oh, really?
No wheat farmed in this area, so
Straw
straw.
has skyrocketed. Well,
What do you consider? What are you saying straw? Because my idea of what we have for straw hay here is basically what we use for reclamation hay. We use a lot of orchard grass hay, and then Bermuda is they use for horse hay and stuff like that. Because we can't grow. What is it that you get for horses?
alfalfa?
Alfalfa. We can't grow alfalfa here.
No, and if you do get alfalfa here, it's $25 a bale,
A square bale.
a square bale.
A like 18 by 3 foot, 18 inch by 3 foot square bale. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. When we had one goat, that's what we fed him, but not anymore.
No.
And we've learned a lot since that first goat.
Yes, we have.
A lot.
We've learned a lot through a lot of animals over the years.
Yes, yes. And you have everybody's like, do your research before. Unless you have them on hand, you're not going to learn a lot of stuff.
Wheat straw.
Bell corn stalks.
Okay. Bedding and fodder. Fodder 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a few places that does the corn stalks, or they do silage where they grind the corn and they grind everything up, and they put it in the plastic. They're bales, but they're wrapped in plastic. But that's very, very few places do that around here anymore. I don't know why,
I don't know either.
but most places you will see September-ish. You see all the cornfields start going brown, and that's because they've sprayed them, and they've grown feed corn. So when the stalks die off, then they come through and harvest the corn for feed only. And that's the majority of what you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And then we thought we was going to run to Tractor Supply and pick up a couple of bales one time, and they were like $14.50. And I was like, no, that is not happening.
he's getting alfalfa for $25 a square bale.
Wow.
That's about what our high-end Bermuda hay for horses costs. About that.
Yeah. Well, we've been lucky this time. We actually have found 3 people that we can get hay from. So
Yeah.
It's almost time to do a cutting. So
No, it's still about a month.
yeah.
If we get some good rain and some warm days, about the end of this month, 1st of June, everybody will start getting their first cutting.
So hopefully it won't be long when we get the barn started so we can at least build up a couple for over the winter.
Yeah.
So-
I think, in all honesty, like 12 bells will carry us right now all year.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the horse owners are picky.
Well, that and horses require a higher protein, and I'm not a horse person, don't get me wrong. I know a little bit about them. I know enough about them to know that I don't want to raise horses.
Yeah.
They are very expensive animals. The cheapest thing about a horse is buying one, and then everything else is expensive after that.
No, we have several friends that rodeo, and
And have horses for pleasure riding and stuff like that. But
yeah,
my brother had horses, and I helped him take care of them. And they're beautiful animals. They really are. I just don't want a horse.
yeah, me either. I had a horse growing up. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the way horses smell. They smell so good, but I don't want one. My donkey is just enough for me.
He is a pain in the butt.
Yes, yes, but he is my spirit animal.
Of course. Of course he is.
He got in trouble yesterday.
Yeah.
Y'all will see on this week's video. He got in trouble. So I'm not going to go into details, but he's still mad at everybody. So he won't show out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
We had some visitors to the farm, and things got a little crazy after they left.
yeah,
So he gets spun up pretty easy.
yeah. So he just wanted to show out, and he's a donkey. You know what they are sometimes.
Bit your finger while eating a marshmallow.
So,
Yeah.
now I had never been around donkeys ever. And so, but I've always said I wanted miniature donkeys ever since I was little. That was always the thing I wanted because I've always been in love with donkeys. I don't know why. But I'd never fooled with them till him. And I didn't realize they bite as bad as they do. Y'all, he will get a hold of you, and like he has bit me on the back and bruised me. And it's just saying, hey, pet me.
Mhm.
He just wants you
want
to pet
attention.
him. And you can't get your fingers anywhere around his mouth because he will bite you big time.
Well, and the funny thing is he will come up and like not really bite my fingers, but he'll hold my finger in his mouth, and he won't bite down enough to hurt, but enough to, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know either. But yeah, he will. And I tell kids all the time, just don't put your hands around his mouth because he will bite you.
Ponies,
So-
I know will bite you.
Yes, they're mean as ever.
I'm sure not all of them,
I don't want no
but I've been
ponies
around
either.
too many little Shetlands and stuff like
Yeah,
that
they'll-
that would bite a plug out of it.
And Bo wasn't that way to begin with. He's gotten worse, but we are fixing to have him gelded. We cannot find a genie that is a reasonable price, and people are wanting $4,000 and $5,000 for a mini genie, and I'm not paying that. I'm not. So he will be fixed probably in the next month. So because we have to make an appointment, and he's got to take a day off to take him. So because we don't have vets here that come out, so we're gonna
We
have
had
to
one.
take him.
We had one vet that would come out.
Yeah, but he's not doing good with his health,
Yeah.
so he's not being out and about anymore. But our vet is great.
hmm He
They-
actually has a longhorn and a horse at the vet office, doesn't he?
Yes, he has a Texas Longhorn. They do have little man syndrome. I will totally agree. I mean, it blows my mind sometimes how he acts. And some days he won't, you
Oh.
can't get him off of you. But other days he's just looking at you like, don't touch me, don't get around me, nothing.
Mhm.
He's moody.
I thought he was talking about Harley.
Well, yeah, Harley has, our little Yorkie has little man syndrome too. He's a brat.
Mm-hmm.
So
And he's standing there looking at us. He knows
Yeah.
we're talking about him.
yeah, he when we got him, he had a liver shunt. I don't know if you know what that is, but I didn't know either. But it messed him up. Like he was the sweetest puppy, just the most loving, and it just flipped him. It messed up his liver and stuff, and so now he likes all of us, but he don't like anybody else.
He tolerates me some days.
Yeah, but now he is my baby. He loves to be with me, and but he don't want, and he loves the kids. JC Grace is his favorite. He loves JC, but he don't want nothing to do with anybody else. You crazy thing. Yeah, I should have seen that.
Flashlight. My liver came from a bottle. Yeah, I beat mine up a little bit.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been an hour that y'all have sat and listened to us ramble on, and we appreciate each and every one of you coming and spending your time with us.
Yes.
If you're like us, time is precious. And
thank you,
Thank
Higher
you,
Grounds. I
Grounds.
hope y'all come back. Check out our channel if you haven't. So
yeah,
yes, time does fly.
it does.
I
I've really got to where I enjoy these. At
I like
first,
doing the lives because I love to talk to y'all.
The
and-
interaction's great.
Yeah. But there'll be a video out tomorrow evening, and I think I'm going to have one ready for the end of the week too. So we're trying to do 2 videos a week. It's just bear with me because sometimes it's hard for me to get them done. So we will see y'all live next Monday night. All right. You got something to say? Oh, you look like you did. Jesus loves you guys. Bye. Got it.